Hello, happy Saturday, and welcome to another installment of Hymns Up Close from Trinity Episcopal Cathedral in Portland, Oregon. My name is Katie Burke, and I'm the organ scholar.
And I'm Bruce Neswick, the canon for music here, and we are so thrilled to have you join us again today.
Indeed, we'll introduce two hymns for this coming Sunday and then take one request as well. The first hymn we'll talk a little bit about is the hymn for Evensong this week at 5 o'clock. And that hymn is 423 in the Episcopal hymnal, Immortal, Invisible, God Only Wise. This is one of the most famous pairings of text and tune made by Ralph Vaughan Williams, the editor of the English hymnal. The tune is of Welsh origin, probably from the carol and ballad tradition. We don't have an exact source, but it first appears as a hymn in 1839. And the text is based on a sentence from the first book of Timothy in the New Testament. Now to the King, eternal, immortal, invisible, the only wise God, be honor and glory forever and ever. And it first appeared in a hymnal in 1867. And we'll sing verses 1 and 4 today.
For our second hymn today, we'll use out of the hymnal number 547, the text starting, "Awake, O sleeper, rise from death." This is the second hymn for Sunday morning's Eucharist, and it's a fantastic text inspired by several verses out of the book of Ephesians, written by the 20th century priest and hymn writer Bland Tucker. And the tune is called Marsh Chapel. It was written by Max Miller, who was the music director at Marsh Chapel, which is the chapel for Boston University. And he wanted to honor his lengthy tenure serving that place by naming the tune after it. So join us if you can. Hymn 547. Well, I'll sing stanzas 1 and 2. I don't have a nearly as wonderful a singing voice as Katie, but I'll do my best. So hymn 547, verses 1 and 2.
Length and breadth, its fullness, depth and height. To us on earth he came to bring from sin and fear release, to give the Spirit's unity, the very bond of
We're so delighted to actually respond to a request today. And Katie will talk about that request in a second. But before I get on the organ mention, I just wanted to encourage everybody to join us virtually on Sunday at 3 p.m. for what promises to be a really exciting organ duo concert here on the Rosales organ. And it'll be played by a Portland couple named Tim and Nancy Nickel, and they are fabulous organists, and they're doing some music by Ravel and Bach and Liszt. Sunday at 3. Join us.
Right.
there.
Our last hymn this week is a request from Lee Garrett, who's a member of Trinity Episcopal Cathedral here and an excellent supporter of all of our musical endeavors. And he's requested hymn 34, Christ Mighty Savior, in the Episcopal hymnal. This text, as Bruce mentioned last week, is a very old one. It's from the Mozarbic tradition. And the tune here is called Innisfree Farm, composed by Richard Wayne Dirksen in 1983. It's named for the home of the man who designed in stained glass the high west rose window at the National Cathedral. His name's Rowan Lecomte. And so his home, Innisfree Farm, is the place for which this tune is named. And this tune is really quite a beautiful one. It feels very chant-like in its lilting, kind of irregular by some hymnal standards rhythm. And of course, beautiful harmony with A-flat major really sets off this text particularly well. And we'll sing the first and the last verse.